Wow. What a turn from Traced here. So I have to risk it basically. Rolled a 5. You tried Magic for the first time today? What did you play? Classic, Commander, Singleton, Highlander, whatever else they have now. It's not looking good for me surviving past first round being against Ross Cat. And I was going to get inspired to create a deck to very specifically win. Um but I don't think that happened. Well, it didn't happen because I didn't put together a new deck. This one is actually pretty old. Oh yeah, we'll get rid of that. No, salvager for you. You firebended a bunch? Nice. I haven't even looked at the avatar cards at all. I also already played against Ross Cat earlier today. In arena. Hi, bud. Don't bite me. Stop it. I'm giving you attention. You always lose to him. Well, I did open a couple packs, but I did not get what I wanted to inspire me to build a new deck. Probably a poor choice getting rid of Sandman, but here we are. Free. Oh, the reef. Um, ay, 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 ay. Am I gonna roll a 6? Let's hope for it. Nope. Should have targeted the bassist or the guitarist. My bad. That really kills my card draw and stuff as well. But that's fine. got a frog in my throat. Good thing I have some tea right here. Still a little too hot. That's pretty nice. Hmm. I actually realized I don't really want to use the Nyala. Freaking traced though. So this can be 2, which will be 5. So if I want to block on this side, I have to Nyala. And I really want that freaking anchor. Oh, of course now is when I get it. Unfortunate. Doot, doot, doot. All right. This is where we hope for the big whammy. Or maybe not. Child. So the most I can get on this is 3 boosts, which would block. And then if I get the 2 boosts on this, I would be 1 short. Okay. Since I am really running late tonight, how's the rest of the tournament looking? How's everyone doing? You're not to get incompetent. Everyone's either winning or losing. I love it. That's what I was hoping for. A lot of bravos today. For Tinker Tuesday, I was trying to do the Eris Slay deck. It was so stupid. Why am I gonna roll that high on a snowball commando? So you can support more. You can send me money just directly to PayPal. I'm hoping for a Sierra to be traced to play some discard Akesha. Is that the Chaser TCG? I also played against them in Arena earlier with discard Akesha. You really trying to not reveal any characters in the expedition to me, huh? Okay. Um the reason to risk it is for the card draw. Rude. We ended up with 15. Ooh, Aragorn was already taken out. Oh no, the chaser did not show up. Just means I get to go hang out earlier. Shorter tournament means hang out sooner. No, Frankenstein, not allowed. I think I'm gonna lose out on water here. Oh, the Daedalus. I could have I could have used that Daedalus earlier. Um yeah, I think I'm gonna lose out on water here. Wait, what? Oh, it's 4 or more. Not 4 or less. Don't 19 minutes late. Good job. All right. Ross Cat gets the special bonus prize. Let me go ahead and refresh. Looks like Rinku took down Phobia. Argon versus Andrew. Nice. Let's see Argon versus Andrew. You gotta just get off early on Tuesdays. Leave work early. It's worth it. Man, hooked on a Suha that only has one forest, but does take it where it does not matter at all. But now it matters. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. So, oh. They they said that they fixed the bug of it freezing when spectating. So I hope it's fixed. Yeah, it was bad for so long. Hopefully it's actually fixed because it seemed like there was more than one thing that caused it. I blame set 4. I mean, kind of. You missed the really fun one during stream yesterday where something happened with BGA to where whenever Zen was played, the other player could not pass anymore. And so it just locked up the game. Um and I helped Vincent test that last night to make sure it was fixed. That was fun during the tournament. All right, let's see what Runefolk is up to as well. Runefolk is the one that is playing Discard Akesha. I thought he was saying he hoped to play against Discard Akesha. Wyvern is currently ahead, but I don't know for how much longer based on those mini Akesha decks. Ooh, the Hive coming out from Andrew. I would assume they're hmm. I forgot about the second bug. I was gonna say I would assume there's a way for Basira to get a double move here, but I forgot that it's two bugs because one from the Brass Bug Hive and then one from Sierra. Oh, The mana eruption onto the hive. You hate to see it. Gone so soon. Got one progression out of it at least. Sierras everywhere are crying. I love seeing Chiron though. What are people's opinion on Chiron? I think unfortunately he's one of the Beyond the Gates cards that gets a little weaker more and more than some others as we get more sets. Just good card design. The deck that I was trying earlier today had him in it at the start, but then I ended up removing him because I kept not drawing the freaking combo, and so I just added more and more card draw throughout the day. But yeah, I've always liked Chiron. Also loved playing him in Muna for a bit. I need to close my vent. It's too hot in here. The really awkward thing is if I take off my flannel right now, I'm wearing an Asmodee shirt. This is another card that I actually love. Foundry Armor would go really well if there was a Brass Bug Hive. All right, Argon, what you got? You got rid of the hive, but oh no. Is Runefolk going to be taken down by a Sierra as well? The Kirakomi, though. Ooh, this trend could actually be very dangerous for Wyvern. Oh man, 3 mana. Does Rinfolk take the win here or just survive for another day? What do we have? Only one off you go has been seen so far. Oh yeah, the having enough mana to sack the abandoned depot though does make this look a little better. Oh, nice. Wait, oh, it was scouted because there was only 6 mana, not 7. Trying to save things from getting yeeted, I would assume. So if we're looking at this now and you're wondering what you should avoid, it's definitely a beauty sleep, which means that Runefolk wins right here. Dang, GG's. I don't know if there was a better path that Wyvern could have taken. There was 1 mana left. Could have. Oh no, that augments. For some reason, I thought it created an aerolith. All right, this game will play out the end for us here. Dang, looks like Argon just did not have enough firepower. And Andrew takes it on the Sierra. Doo, 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 doo. All right, Rinku also took out NIU. So we're gonna go over it. Open the damn game. I saw that. I saw that. It was a close game though. Yeah, there's a lot of Basira lately. It went better than I expected. I have nothing. I want to give up. Please speed up so I can sleep. Fair enough. Other than that, how's it going? How you been? Hanging in there? Yep. Yep. I feel you. About the same. Doing what I can do. 30 something years old trying to find out what to do with life. Classic. I know, right? I was like, was this a ploy all along? And the Basira player is actually fibbing. But this should be pretty easy right then and there to close it out for Roscat, especially still having traced ability available. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fast tournament today. Runefolk gets to play two Sierras. It's just his dream day. I should show you the the person that was in the tournament, the Chaser TCG. If they would have been playing Akesha, I'm not sure if you've seen their uniques. I'll show them on stream in a moment. Have have you seen them before? Yeah, so I got hit with this one. Double discard Baku. Not one of the most insane ones, but and then this one, double discard Alchemist. And then I don't think I was hit by the monkey. But it's also a double discard monkey. uh yeah. Yeah. The monkey, there's a couple ones I've seen with the monkey. I think there might even be some for sale right now. But you gotta pay the price. All right. Do you have something that can get rid of the brass bug hive though? What would Rune have that would get rid of the brass bug hive? Hunger. I mean, true. That is a possibility. Ooh, especially double hive. I was thinking more along the lines of spells. And I was thinking, have I seen no, that's Ordis. I think that's in the Waru deck, the Kellen Burst. And that only hits 4 or less anyways. Oh, still gets a move here though. Just stacks all on the companion side. Andrew on Sierra is not going to have any cards in hand at the end of the night, but does have two very good cards in reserve here. I think I was gonna say has the option to not mana here, while if we are looking to get rid of those hives, you kind of have to mana. Boom. That's what I was thinking. Boom. I think boom might be more likely in this type of deck. Shiva is a good call out though. I'm not sure if Runefolk runs it, but I'm pretty sure the Chaser that I played against earlier did. Do I still have that up? Let's see. Yeah, see Shiva. So maybe Runefolk does. I feel like an Akesha player with this type of deck doesn't even care about what they sacrifice. It's just about ruining your day. Cheap viewers. What about free? Can you give me free? I give you guys packs and stuff sometimes, so you know, not entirely free. The question now is how many more times are people going to ask when their print on demand order is going to ship, when today was the first day of shipping technically. It was supposed to ship today. Why isn't it on my doorstep? Why does it say that they haven't picked it up yet? You got some good stuff in the order. My pot isn't here. Oh, it's a unique hunger. I'll wait to read it. Oh my god, Runefolk. What the hell? Where did you get this thing? Blinging out my bug deck. Everyone's order in my area. Oh, the third hive. No way. Andrew, the genius. Yeah, this hunger is sick. Gross. Throw up. God. All right. I'll read it. I'll read it step by step. I'll even pause the music. Okay, for 9 mana from hand, 6 mana from reserve at stats of 5/5/5. You have from hand, discard all other cards in play and in reserve, your classic hunger. And then you have from anywhere, if your reserve is empty, target opponent discards a card from their hand. That's from anywhere, mind you. And from reserve, you may discard a spell, and if you do, you may discard target permanent. This thing is a Brass Bug Hive's worst nightmare. Because not only can you choose the order in which you satisfy them, but you can do, it's very easy to do both because you can choose the order in which you satisfy them. Woo! And you laughed when I suggested hunger. I laughed because I didn't think about it. You was right. I didn't think about it. Ads. No. Very, very interesting that you risked keeping the hive around. I wonder. I wonder why you didn't get rid of the hive. But what did Andrew keep in hand? And is the last card you have another beauty sleep? Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh no. The pass. Interesting. A fourth hive. Yeah, I don't know if I remembered to tell you guys, but I actually allow 4 of a named card in Ace, so but only for Sierra players. All right, let's check in on Rosscat versus Rinku. Oh, Rinku's on Basira as well. It's just a Basira holiday. Wait, holiday? You know what? That's a good point. It's a holiday. Ooh, the slow play. What you got, Andrew? Andrew is a ace champion of season 2, I do believe. Oh no, 2 mechanics. Unfortunate. Does that mean we're gonna get Runefolk versus Rinku though? Possibly, maybe. GG's. All right. Let's see. Oh, a hunger. We'll refresh to see if we can miss all the discarding. Hee hee. I'm ready to see my uniques that I got from GameFound and then place a print on demand order. I need inspiration for a new deck. Although I think playing Basira with just one of my Eris uniques, just as one of the uniques, could be fun. Early hunger based on the progressions. Yeah, I wish spectators could see the mana, but obviously there's been some ramp. Yeah, I just need something where I'm like, this is kind of fun. I want to build a new deck. I need to work on the stream playlist. It's not long enough. I think I opened like 6 or 7 packs from my Skybound box today. No uniques. Let's see. I'll open 2 more. Ready for the takedown. It's 1 in 8 packs. That's your problem. Never built a true Muna deck. I think my Muna deck is actually pretty decent. I could play that Brassbug Dropship in Ortis, Paint House, Daiku Koten. No unique. Did that change in Sky? I'm not sure what it is exactly. I think technically it did change. Isn't there also the possibility of silver boosters? Or does that. I don't like the overhead light on, but now I can't read this. Yeah, 1 booster out of every 200 is a special booster. I've never opened a special booster either. You pulled one during a draft? Nice. No unique. Tengu in Ortis, Beowulf, Zeratan. I have like no uniques from Skybound, and I think a lot of the uniques from Skybound are fun. When a non-token character you control gains one or more boosts, create a brass bug token. Yeesh. When did you get that? Makes sense why you playing Basira now. Half rares, half uniques. It's chilies. We didn't get any. Yeah, no OP boosters for us either. Pretty fucking dead in here. We also won't get Seeds of Unity OP boosters. Did you guys have stores around there that pre-ordered though, right? No, shoot. Me either, except for down in Houston. I love Talarian Skater. Talarian Skater is I think one of the reasons why I think Kyron might not be as good as he used to be. Um and just some of the other, cards that might end up being better. Skater is so good with this armor too. Skater is also really good in Muna actually. I'm hoping I can go to organized play on Thursday, which I think I can now. And we'll probably get a bunch of OP boosters dumped on us. None for Sky, but at least maybe I'll get something good out of it. Yeah, boost slingers. I think this armor might be like something that can just win the game at this point. Like Hooked doesn't really do much against it. Traced is first, so if there was another armored jammer or something, that could be very good. I have cards everywhere. Did more traced start putting in more removal after everyone kept saying that Trace doesn't really put in very much removal. Hey, look, there's a boom. Haven't seen Traced in a hot minute. There's the classic like one or two boom, and then yeah, there is Aerolith Reef, which is pretty good. Colorful Cuckoo does dodge the reef and kind of help lock down this companion side. I also don't play competitively. I haven't played an arena game. I do think that arena is the only true meta of the game. Ooh, that's a nice Frankenstein. It's 3 from hand, 3 from reserve. It has you put a card from your hand in reserve, activate the abilities of target permanent, and put a card from your hand in reserve and gain 1 boost for each card in your reserve. It's pretty spicy. So put down 2 cards, boost. I only play in arena as well, besides turn-based games, because turn-based games almost always are just in play instead of arena. Even when I'm playing Eris Slay meme deck, played in arena. Also, a very hefty way to just counter the cuckoo. Just go 4 boosts over the top. It's so bad. I want to see the game where someone actually activates it. I did not get it to happen one single time. Really close, yeah. I either had Slay go off or Eris go off. Never both of them together. It's just too hard. I was playing it in Basira because the very first Sky Unique I got was an Eris, and then I bought another one today for like $9. Oh, it's not an Amelia. It is the Grims. All right, make sure that your bunnies do not get fleeting. Man, when I played Rosscat today too, I didn't even get any of my Navenka uniques. How sad is that? My card draw is just notoriously horrible. All right. Are we ready for the finals? Do we do we get the AQZ showdown? Look at that. AQZ showdown. I think I need to go grab my water for this one. All right. Perfect timing to get back. It's a pretty good stat stick right there. And it's gonna sabotage already start to cut down the resources of Rinku. What'll be interesting here is, do you get rid of the tiny Jin because you don't want the ramp? Or do you just continue to cut off the card resources in general? Hmm. See, I don't think it's that surprising that the tiny Jin is picked because there's gonna be a lot of other things that Runefolk is going to be doing to get rid of cards in hand, anyways. Get away, far from here. Double Tooth Fairy. Love it. All right, we're heading into Baku territory here. Although the two cards in reserve for Rinku are very good. Ooh. But instead of Baku, how about off you go? And then being able to put out a Tooth Fairy just for a 1 for 1 with only 1/1/1 stats. Spicy. Tell me to. All right. do the boosts and just playing around things save Basira here though. There's the Baku. Hopefully you didn't want that ooh, it was just a fire rabbit. Okay, okay. Not a bad turn of events. And there is a 1 progression for 0. Be interesting to see what the mana choices start becoming. Sometimes I just gotta say something faster so that, I finish it before I'm, proved correct. No mana on the side from Basira. I think this combo is really good. Already having 2 sabotages down, well, 3 sabotages down. Keeping these 2 in reserve to cycle through. It's not a bad plan. There is a period of time where if Runefolk has a Kirakomi, it becomes a little scarier. I would imagine he wants to play that when he is first player, though. Oh man, the Tiny Jin from downtown allowing a double move for Rinku. As of now, up to this moment, giving an expert class on how to deal with discard Akesha. Not to mention, this Tiny Jin is also very well suited for the companion side now. Rhyme Frost is a good way to slow that down. All right. This is not too hard of a state for Rune to block. It's just about how you want to do it. Sort of like for me, the Blade Dancer. Love to see it. Don't a lot of people like not like Blade Dancer in Basira? I was playing it in Basira all day, so just mana. Yeah, that's also what I start to do when I'm up against an Akesha like this is you gotta not mana when you can and try to get away with it as many times as you can. Rinku won an ace for the first time this season. Let's go. Good job. Let's go, Rinku. Everyone order your It's Rinku shirts later this year. Came back for the finale. Rinku managed to find a way around the abusive Kesha. Very, very nice little master class in anticipating and playing around the deck here. So, congrats. I will open your prizing now. And, well, after I end stream, this week it is a Skybound Odyssey pack. How funny is it going to be if Rinku gets my pack with the one unique for the whole box in it? And Ross Cat defeated me and gets a prize for that. So thank you all for watching. We'll be back next week. I might be casting again this week, possibly on Friday. Maybe we'll see. And I'll probably be back again on Monday for the weekly aces as well. Not quite sure who's joining me as co-caster yet, but do I have the website? I think I do. If you want to know what online events there are, I'm still working on adding a couple. I was asking Freeloader what NUC event would be best to start with because there are way too many NUC events. It would just clog up the whole calendar. But I think putting one on there and a link to the Discord would be good. But there's an events tab. You can see when and where the online tournaments are. So thanks for hanging out. Yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And I will see you when I see you. I got some prizing to open and send out. And then go chill. Maybe watch Welcome to Derry. All right. See y'all later.